Good, beautiful morning, YouTube, TikTok, and Facebook. It's Monday, November the 28th, 2022. My name is William Michael Forbes. I'm a spiritual medium, a channel, and an intuitive life coach. And I want to welcome you to the Monday edition of Shortcuts for Your Soul. Today, I have with me the energy of a mystic by the name of Hermes Trismegistus, who wanted to discuss the concept that we do not own anything. We do not own anything, not even these bodies. Good morning, Hassan. I also want to announce that we've got renovations going on in the units around us. So we may be cutting the show a little bit short, or there may be some intermittent noises that may get in the way. So please forgive us for that. We have no control over what the management is doing with the building as a whole. Hello, Marigold. Welcome. This is a very interesting time we're in with all these ascension energies coming up. There is so much unfolding at this time that we have the opportunity to awaken. What was really funny was when Hermes came in this morning. Hello, Facebook user. Hello, Christopher. Yeah, we'll give everybody a chance to get in here. That this process of ownership, this concept of ownership is formed. We are on loan. These bodies are on loan. This dimension is on loan. It's not ours. We didn't make it. We participate in its creation. Hello, Gina. We participate in its creation, but we of ourselves do not own anything. We get toys to play with, experience our function of creation, but we do not own anything. It's so important to understand that. And that realize that some people are better in the sandbox than other people. Other people learn how to acquire more toys. And that's really what they've done. They've just acquired some toys. But the concept of ownership, he said that it's important you understand that you are an ascension consciousness experiencing creation. You are ascension consciousness experiencing creation. Hello, Tanya. Good morning to you as well. As you come to an understanding that you have a body, that it is not even your body, it is something that you are loaned during the duration of a specific lifetime. It's not the only body you've had. It's probably not the only body you'll have subsequently, but it is the body that you have, the body that I have at this time and duration. He's saying, understanding that you have the sole function of learning creation. That is your sole function, to learn creation. The understanding of what you are, the understanding of what you are is different than what you are. As a personality, you have considerations. You have considerations as a personality. That is not even something you own. But you may orchestrate or alter or change your personality to suit your creation. Even your personality, your body, and all things of this world are owned by none, but used and shared by all in varying degrees relative to your capacity to understand your innate ability to create or alter or change matter, time, and space as a function of your consciousness, as your awareness. Yeah. Good morning, Jolanda. Good to see you. Yeah, we are at this place now where we have an opportunity to really actualize our function as creating intelligences. Yes. He says it's unfortunate for some that you do not realize this, that you somehow think you are going to be able to have what you have beyond what you think you can have it. Everything is on loan to you. Everything is on loan to you. Yes. So he's been around for a while, Hermes. Apparently he's got a secret school on Saturn. Not on Saturn. Apparently there's this temple up there that he teaches people on other dimensions from other planetary systems. Yes, the Temple of Hermes, they call it. Temple of Hermes. Yeah. So understanding that you don't own anything, what does that really mean if you don't own anything? I mean, nobody's been able to take it beyond this dimension anyway. Everything of this world stays with this world, including your body, including your personality, including your finite identity. We don't even own our identity, who you think you are. You don't own that. That personality is just a mask you're wearing. You tell me that we can change the mask anytime we want. We can change our personality. We can actually create a brand new personality. You can get brand new toys, you can get different things, but you can't own them. You can use them, you can alter them, you can change them, you can adjust them, but you cannot own anything in this physical dimension. And that's a very funny illusion that he says we live by. Yeah. There's so much change happening that you do not understand that your function is change. Your function is creation. Your function is creation. Many of the elements of creation can involve many different facets of the conditions that you utilize, the stuff, the substance of this dimension. But understand from the perspective of your being, it is all amenable to change. This is your only function, is to experience your interaction with change. You cannot experience interaction without change. And those of you that try to stay the same, to remain in your discomfort or your comfort zones, that also will only be temporary. Learning to be dynamically different, learning to be aware that you are orchestrating time, space, and matter, but that there are certain fundamental rules that exist here that cannot be altered or changed. That you have the capacity to work within the realms, the realm of these laws. You have the capacity to work within the realm of these laws. The function of all things here is only that change, that you may initiate it, but you cannot escape it. Yes. He's saying that there's nothing more to say to this than that. You must understand. Your only function is creation. This is your only function, is creation while you're in this dimension. He's saying we are so childish in so many regards. So many civilizations. Such a waste of this understanding. There is this movement now. There is this movement of awakening that is happening. There is this movement that is happening. And it is for some an inevitability, whereas for others, they will be repeating the same things again. As in other lifetimes. He's saying, as in other lifetimes, people will repeat the same things again until they understand that they own nothing. They possess nothing. He's saying, you might say in one regard, in this world you are nothing, but you must understand that that does not mean that you do not have a value in terms of your manifestation. Your manifestation gives demonstration that you are able to affect change in the image and likeness of that which has made us all. In the image and likeness of that which has made us all, we are becoming. If you understand this, then the function of creation becomes more important than the gathering of stuff and things. The need for control over others, over time and space, is unnecessary when you understand that creation is your function, and change is its only effect. Yes, change is its only effect of your function as creation, as a creator. Hello, Shining Light. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, it's been very simple for me this morning, just having him say this, that we do not own anything, that we only function as creation. What do you think about that? What do you think about that idea, that the only function that you have here is as a creating intelligence, but you own nothing? You just experience these things temporarily. And the only thing that these things can do is change, and you can change them. Your function may be very high or very low, depending upon your own perception of yourself. But there are none that are less in the creation, and there are none that are more in the creation. All are equal in the creation. All are equal in the creating. All of you are equal in this regard, although your effect on creation may give you the misunderstanding that there is somehow a greater or lesser one of you, but there is not. Simply those who have learned to understand the function of creation and those who do not understand the function of creation. This is also what gives rise to what you call your social economic echelons, the different layers of your social and economic systems, is the differentiation between those that understand their function of creating and those that do not understand their function of creating. If you come to this awareness, you will loan yourself to a much more enjoyable experience as a conscious intelligence creating. As a conscious intelligence creating, you will have a greater excitement in this physical dimension from that perspective. Yes, you own nothing. I like that. Hello, Joel. I think that's pretty much all he has to say today. Is that we own nothing. Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, so I hope you guys have yourselves an amazing day. This is a very short one. It's not very often that are short like this, so I'm kind of excited. I get to do a few more creative endeavors today as a result of this. Let's see if we have any questions here. Question from Shining Light Discovery. The other day, my son said he felt a touch on the back of his head. Who was it, and why did they touch him? This is Archangel Gabriel, actually functioning as one of his guardian angels, saying, giving him a gentle nudge forward, very gentle. This one, like many of the little ones today, they are born awakened. They understand from the many years of great suffering. There are those that are now awakening to the need to release it. They're being guided by us, very large numbers. You will begin to see more and more of the little ones that understand this, that understand the truth, understand creation, and can interact with us quite easily. The multidimensional nature of all beings is a fact. The misunderstanding is that very few of you understand it. Very few of you understand this, that we exist beyond matter, but we can interact with it. As you can recognize the transmission of radio signals and different frequencies, that you can develop instruments to perceive them, so too you can develop consciousness that will allow you to perceive different dimensional elements of beings and consciousness. For there are many here. This particular planet is a great intersection of consciousness, if you understand. But this dear one is being guided at his request, of course. Yes, coolio. I like that. Happy holidays, Kira. Thank you so much. Question from Kimberly. Is my mom close? She's sticking around with you. She's saying she'll stay with you until you are ready to be free. What do you mean by that? She's saying that you must let go of your fear. You are not alone. Go forward with your joy. I don't know why, but she's showing me like a checkered picnic blanket, something about going out and being leisurely, going on a picnic. You need to do something leisurely, not be so serious. She said, tell her to have more leisure, to enjoy the sights, the sounds, the smells, enjoy the life. Yes. Enjoy your lives, you gotta really enjoy it. Question. Yes, that's what's just. And then you can give us this one. Oh, please, some help with the things I am dealing with, please. I am so ready to give in. Hi, Kimberly. Thank you for your question. One of the things that we've been blessed to know is your feelings of suffering, your feelings of hopelessness and helplessness. They are not who you are, and you know this. You just don't know how to deal with them. And let us offer you something very simple. Let us offer you the gift of healing. And so turn your attention to the place where you feel the most hopelessness in you. Turn to that place. And to your hopelessness, give this thought. It's important you understand that you're going to give this thought to your hopelessness. I am with you. Give this thought to your hopelessness. Be very mindful how it receives it. I am with you. I love you. I will not abandon you. Feel how those words are received by your hopelessness and experience how it responds to you. The distinction between you as an awareness and the content of your mind and body is important to discern. That your feelings and your thoughts are designed to be orchestrated by you, not meant to enslave you. But you have been given this opportunity of confusion to learn to understand that you are not the confusion, that your confusion is in fact amenable. Your confusion is in fact amenable to your interaction with it. So turn to your hopelessness and communicate thusly as, I am with you. I love you. I will not abandon you. Communicate that to your hopelessness. Feel the vibration of those words and feel how that aspect of your mind and body responds to you. It's important you understand this is the time of awakening, where you recognize your thoughts and your feelings are not who you are, but simply the information and the constructed personality that you exist within. But as awareness, you can interact with that system very deliberately and intentionally to affect a change in its function on your behalf. You can change the energy in your mind and body through a deliberate interaction with it in the fashion that we have just offered you at this time. Wow. Thank you so much, Inshira, for that super chat. Question, should I take William's masterclass? Thank you. Namaste, and I love you. Well, absolutely, you should take this masterclass. Your suffering is unnecessary, and it can be ameliorated very quickly. Your suffering is unnecessary if you recognize that it is only there for you to learn that you are not it. Yes. If you can certainly do this, you give yourself that gift. It's coming on what you call your Christmas season. It's really important to give yourself a gift. You are not your suffering. You are not your fear. You are not your anger. You are not your guilt. You are not your shame. These are energies, most of which the world has given you. And if you understand your function as a creating intelligence, you can alter and change your thoughts. You can alter and change the energy that those thoughts stimulate. I'm being told to tell you, stop watching television. Stop paying attention to news. Take your attention away from anything that feeds your fear and place your attention on that which builds and feeds your love. Put your attention on those things that build and feed your love. Yes. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Question from Gina. Would a move to the Maryland be good for me? Again, I'm getting a feeling that's I get a strong resistance to that. I'm not sure why. I'm being told to delay. To delay, and you shall see. They're saying in 3 weeks. You need to hold back for 3 weeks. Do not move forward in your fear. Do not move forward in your fear. This is not a good energy to move forward in your fear. Thank you for that, Shani. I really appreciate that. Question from Tina. I wish I could recognize my mom. I believe she is with me. Yes, she is with you. Tina, one of the things you can learn to do is actually you can If you stop, put your body down, relax it, totally relax your body. I mean, completely relax your body. Get your mind quiet as best you can, and ask your mom to come close to you and become aware of any changes around your body, above your body, behind your body. Because these multidimensional beings, when someone leaves the body, they don't not exist. They have just moved to a frequency of perception that's outside the range of the normal perceiving of the five physical senses. But you can alter and readjust and attune your physical senses to perceive beyond their normal range, which is what, a lot of Eastern mystics who learn to see auric fields and seeing energy moving around the space around you. But your mom's with you. She tends to spend a lot of time on your left side. She's more on your left side energetically. But you need to. She says she's excited that you might be able to actually feel her presence with you. As they all get excited, when they recognize that you can recognize that they still exist, they always get excited. It's like you're recognizing somebody. Just because they don't have a body doesn't mean they don't exist, right? Just means they don't exist in this physical dimension. What happened last night? I'm not sure, but I'm being told that something had to be taken back, and I don't know what that means or what that's, but they're saying something had to be taken back. What do you mean, taken back? Yes. Something had to be taken back. Be patient. Be patient. The resolution is coming in this matter. This event that they're telling me about that you've triggered. The event that this is connected to is going to shift. But whatever was causing this difficulty or challenge you're facing in your life, something was taken back from that, so it's going to shift. Again, I don't know what it's in relation to, but they're saying it's going to shift. That thing that's happening in your life that's not working quite the way you wanted to, that was taken back. Something was taken back from that. So you'll see a change in your world around you in the next couple of days. Really exciting. I like that. Thank you so much. Let's see. We got. Oh, thank you very much for that, Hassan. Really appreciate it. May I please have a reading? Is my dad trying to send messages? This is really important. Some of them will stay around for a period of time. Some of them want to move on energetically. When you understand how to hear without ears and see without eyes, then you can tune into the vibrational frequency of these multidimensional beings. There is a world beyond this world. We know it. I mean, the reality is, you think about this. You've got thoughts in your head. Those thoughts are invisible to everybody, but they exist, and you know they exist. Your memories, they exist. You know they exist, but they're not physical anymore. They're stored in a field of energy. Some call it the Akashic record. Some call it the astral planes, but it's an invisible realm of energy at a different rate of frequency and vibration than our biology. Our biology is the perceptible sensorial apparatus that we have, and your thoughts are a different level of awareness, a different frequency of consciousness and energy that interacts with this physical dimension. And you beautiful soul, that's what you are, a beautiful divine entity of consciousness and light that exists separate and distinct from your thoughts, your body, and your emotions. You can be aware of thoughts, you can be aware of emotions, you can be aware of body, you can be aware of all four of these dimensions of body, emotion, thought, and awareness. And then there are dimensions beyond your awareness, perceptual elements, where you can tune into the consciousness of other beings that are not on the physical dimension. So you're talking about your relatives. When they leave their body, they don't have the physical medium of expression anymore, but they still have consciousness. A lot of people don't understand when people are unconscious, like stroke and coma patients, they can't hear physical words anymore because they're not in their bodies. They can hear thoughts. They can hear thoughts, and they can get images, and they can sense your feelings. But you can't talk to the body and have it hear you when they're not in it. That's like you've got your phone put in another room, and it's, even though it's on, nobody can hear you because you're not near it. If the soul's disconnected from the body, they don't exist in the physical dimension, but you can communicate in thought. So as far as your relative are always with you, just learn to feel more than think. We're so used to perceiving from the physical plane of consciousness alone that we don't get time to train ourselves to sense these other realms. I mean, just the simple act of taking your hands and placing them close together like this, you can start to become aware that you can actually perceive the compression of energy between your hands. You might experience this as heat or cool or a feeling of pressure, but you can tune your awareness to sense energy beyond the physical body. You can tune your awareness to sense energy and consciousness beyond the 5 physical senses. I encourage you to do that. Thank you for that comment, Hazan. I really appreciate it. Oh, thank you so much, you all. Really appreciate that. Oh, look at all these wonderful comments. Thank you so much. Yes, thank you so much. Yeah, we are question from, how do I make my art cohesive? I'm struggling with my work. Who am I as a creator? Tracy, this is, I don't know who this is, but this is, I'm being told that this is a muse that has been trying to work with you. They're saying you need to place aside the confusion. You need to place aside the confusion. It will have value for you when you learn to place it aside. Before you write and before you paint, it is important you understand to place the confusion aside. Center yourself in the vibration of your joy of your art. You are the vibrational expression of art. You must align to that first, and then allow that confusion or other things that you wish to bring through into the creative expression to come through you rather than you going through it. The nature and expression of color and structure of language will be very different when you are allowing it to flow through you as a matter of choice, as opposed to trying to work through the confusion to get the medium of expression out. But we want you to understand that you are ready to do this. It's important you make the distinction between your awareness and your personality, that you as awareness can utilize the experiences of your personality in the manifestation of your mediums of art. Please understand this, that you as awareness are designed to utilize the experiences of your personality, not be subjective to them. Your art will take on a very new and exciting dimension in this expression. But place your confusion aside and stay present and stay aware in the expression, one stroke at a time, one word at a time, and feel the delight, not the confusion. That will come through in the way it's best to serve you. But first you must understand the nature of the artist is that first of awareness and presence, being in the moment first and foremost, before you bring energy in the form of information and ideas, sensorial experiences, before you bring them into the medium of expression artistically. It's important you understand that as awareness, you need to align yourself to that state of the presence, to allow yourself in the present to communicate these vibrations that you're here to offer other people, which will be very exciting when you find yourself free from them. Oh, thank you so much for that, Holly. Really appreciate that. Question, may I get a reading, please? Oh, yes. If you want to get a reading, you can go to my website, williammichaelforbes.com, and you can book a reading right through my calendar. It's a really great time. We're going to be setting up a Christmas special in about a week's time for those of you that want to have a reading with me. They're private. They last 45 minutes to an hour, and they're life-changing. I can see that. You go to my website and check out some of the testimonials that are there. I've got hundreds of testimonials from people that have experienced some pretty profound things. So a reading is unique and distinct for any individual. And what is a reading? A reading is basically tuning into your guides, your angels, and interacting with the beings that are there to interact with you, and then communicating the information to you that they want you to have so that you can begin to shift and change. But it's a lot more than that. It's a dynamic and profound experience of transformation and change. Yes, you can go to my website and book a reading anytime. I'll put a link up to my website here. Just a moment. Where are we? Yeah. You go to my link tree and you get my website. But williammichaelforbes.com is the website. And again, you can book a reading there anytime. Thank you so much for asking. I really appreciate it. There we are. Let's see. My daughter is really sick. Can I do anything to heal her? I've been asking angels and guides. Ellen, first of all, when you go to your daughter, even now, like, please understand that your fear is felt by her. Fear lowers the vibrational frequency of the individual that you wish to extend healing to. Let your love be the offering of healing. Let your love, which understands that the fulfillment of love is an increase in life, not the diminishment of it. Let your love be in your words and in your thoughts and in your touch. It is important you understand there is a very distinct difference when you are in fear and directing that energy to heal versus you are in love and the joy of her healing, the profound well-being of this one. That needs to be your focus. Let love guide your thoughts of her vitality, that her cells, her nerves, her organs, her glands, her muscles are all regenerating, rejuvenating, revitalizing. Let this be your offering of love, for love is the offering of life, of wellness, of goodness. Is it not? Is it not? Yes, it is. It is indeed. Question from Jazz. Has anyone been trying to work with me? I got some being, he calls himself Mick, some being by the name of Mick. He's a very strong male energy, and he's been trying to come through to you. You guys had another lifetime. He's actually been trying to come through to you. He's showing me something about like some sort of a pump. Something's got to be pumped. I don't know what you're referring to, but wood and pump and building. Something's been trying to get you to build that you've been resistant to do. He says she's really stubborn. You're really stubborn to do this thing, to build this thing. Don't be afraid. Yes, but he's been trying to work with you on building this thing that you've been reluctant to build. Again, I don't know what it's referring to. He's not telling me specifically, but he's saying you got to pump it. Like he's showing pumping, something about pumping out. I don't know, pump yourself up. I have no idea other than what he's saying to me. But he's been trying to work with you for some time. You've been resistant to the changes you need to make. Tell her she's got to stop it. Yeah, stop being resistant. I'm being told to tell you to stop being resistant to the change. Question. Are my dogs with me, Kiki and Willow? Willow just died and I'm struggling. Oh, they're always with you. Yeah. Again, because the form ceases to exist does not mean the consciousness is gone. They're with you. Willow's like, why are you not seeing me? Why are you not seeing me? Right? On the level of that animal. Like literally, take a deep breath. Like right now, take a deep breath and relax. Like really, take a deep breath and relax. Let your body relax. Put your fear and your mourning and put your fear, your mourning, and your sadness aside, and just let it go for a moment. And in the moment you let that go, you'll feel the energy of Willow right beside you, like literally right by your left foot there. Like really, you need to, because if you're in fear, you're presuming an energy that does not allow you to perceive them. Because animals don't live in terror. They don't live in fear. They live in love, especially dogs. Dogs radiate a huge amount of love. So listen, move your fear aside and perceive them right beside you. Like literally, put your fear, your concern beside you, and you'll feel their energy right with you all the time. It's like that. We have a little puppy who made her transition from the body about 2 years ago, and she often will join us in bed at night, or we'll be watching some learning shows, and she'll come and she'll lick our toes. We can feel that. Because they don't not exist. Just like when your body ceases to function, you don't cease to exist. You just don't have a physical medium to communicate information through, right? Where do we go here? Thank you so much. Question from Vertical. I'm a healer. My beautiful creations give healing to others. What should I call these energy creations to let others know if their power in a discreet way? Again, the only thing I'm getting is the words I'm hearing are the flowering. The flower again. The flowering. Why are you saying the flowering? It is what it enhances the growth of those that receive it. That particular thing for them. So your creation's designed very specifically. They're saying you're supposed to tune into the energy of one who wishes to have a creation from you, and that creation will assist in the flowering of that energy. It will help amplify that energy that they already possess. Much the same way as you can have a way to turn up the volume on a radio set, your creations help amplify a frequency that person can amplify within themselves to be more creative in their manifestations. Here we go. I think we're just about done. One more question here from TikTok. I've been receiving signs 222, yep, etc. Yes, understand a lot of people are getting these. Your guides, your angels, ascended masters, multidimensional beings will connect you on the level that you're able to receive them. And that can be through repetitive signals, number sequences, sudden vibrations, changes in temperature. There's many different ways. But your guardian angels, your guides, the ascended ones, the multidimensional beings that you are here to work with can only reach you or get through to you on the level that you're open and receiving. And one of the things I've been told before, I'll tell you this too again, that people that get number sequences, don't get caught up in the number sequence. Once you see a number that like a 222 or a 444 or 1111, you see those numbers, don't get caught up in the phenomena of the number. Close your eyes and feel the vibration that's being communicated to you. What is the vibration that's being communicated? That's where the message is, not in the numbers. The numbers only stimulate you to become aware, present of a vibration that they're communicating to you that has information in it. So again, put the numbers aside, go into the what is the feeling you're getting from that number? And the moment you perceive the feeling, you'll get information. That's a very simple way to do that, to actually start perceiving it the way it is. Hi, Con. So glad you were here. Thank you so much. Well, everybody, I want you guys to have yourselves a wonderful and joyful day. I hope you'll join us for the Wednesday edition of Shortcut Show. I want to thank Hermes for being present. Very short, but I'm really grateful that you came by, Hermes. Thank you so much. And to all of you that are here listening right now, understand your function in this dimension is love. That is your primary function, to understand that you are love. And when you begin to recognize that that's your function, you can start to think according to love. You can start being according to love. You can start doing according to love. And let go of your fear. Surrender your fear. Surrender your fear. The minute you surrender it, you return to who you are. I want to wish you all much love. Have yourselves a wonderful and a joyful day. And I will see you guys on Wednesday, on the Wednesday edition of Shortcuts to Your Soul. Oh, pardon me. Wait, somebody just said, wait, just tuning in. Is there a website? Yes, my website, WilliamMichaelForbes.com is my website. And again, you can check out all the events that we have happening right now and events that we have coming up in the new year. And again, you're welcome to join us here. If we didn't get to your questions, come join us on Fridays. We have a Friday question answer period for that's all we do is Q&A on Friday. They said we had to do a Q&A day just for everybody. And again, there's no need. If you want to support this channel, you can do so through my Patreon page, patreon.com/William Michael Forbes. We have special events for our patrons once a month. Plus, they get special bonuses like getting to ask a certain question every month if they wish to. And we also do a reading giveaway once a month for anybody who wants to win a reading with me. So thank you very much. Have yourselves a great day, and I will see you guys all on Wednesday. Bye for now.